think you're confused. All your life you've used fear to control people, like your friends May and Ty Lee.
Well, what choice do I have? Trust is for fools. Fear is the only reliable way.
Hey, what's up Avatar fans? Welcome back to yet another video, the 6th episode of my little series Beyond the Bending Arts, where we explore various themes in the show and how it touches on real life experiences. I already have 5 episodes out, so I'll link it up here so you can check it out if you haven't seen them yet. So for today's video, we'll be looking at a more personal aspect of the show and analyze the rise and fall of Azula's friendship on Avatar The Last Airbender. Since we started this series, we've been exploring broader societal topics, so I felt like today we dial it down a bit to a more individual level. So sit back, relax yourself, and hit that like and the subscribe button while you're at it. And now let's get into what we have for today's video. So Azula is a very complex and intriguing character whose journey is marked by both brilliance and turmoil. And outside her conquest and scheming, we also have her relationships, particularly her friendship with May and Ty Lee, which plays a very crucial role in her development and downfall. Initially, Azula's friendship with May and Ty Lee appears strong and supportive. Together, they formed what the fanbase called Team Azula, or Ozai's Angels, because together they were very lethal and posed a serious threat to our protagonist. And when we were first introduced to the trio, things were pretty great. Their bond was built on mutual respect and admiration, with May and Ty Lee often serving as a stabilizing influence on Azula's erratic behavior. And I think the live-action show fleshed out this aspect of their relationship more, you know, whenever Azula is about to flare out or get angry and stuff, you have May and Ty Lee beside her, you know, telling her to like calm down and all that. And in turn, Azula provided them with a sense of purpose and belonging as they worked together, especially for May because she was kind of bored, you know, just sitting down as the governor's daughter doing nothing. But when Azula came along, that gave her like a sense of purpose and, you know, something to do. So basically, their friendship blossomed due to their shared goal of capturing the Avatar and bringing honor to the Fire Nation, and also their mutual respect and admiration for each other. Azula, for instance, admires May combat prowess and Ty Lee's agility, while May and Ty Lee are impressed by Azula's confidence, strategic mind, and firebending abilities.
Gosh, you're so confident. I really admire that about you.
But soon the cracks begin to set in and we see this power trio gradually crumble, with Azula suffering the most from the collapse. Because for the most part, May and Ty Lee were just in for the action, Azula, due to her upbringing and way of life, could not just help herself from being manipulative and abusive. She uses her authority to control the both of them for the most part, disregarding their feelings. And we see this right from the onset, with Ty Lee not wanting to join her allied team, but she manipulated her way into forcing her to join, and this led to Ty Lee subsequently becoming uncomfortable with Azula's actions. May, on the other hand, chose a more healthy relationship with Zuko. It is not perfect, but it was better than what she had with Azula, and that reveals her growing dissatisfaction with Azula's leadership and her own moral compass, and all that ultimately led to their betrayal at the Boiling Rock prison. And like I said, this betrayal was deeply personal for Azula, who feels abandoned and deceived by the people she considered her friends. And her intense reaction just further showcased her inability to cope with rejection and criticism. And then from there, she drove herself into isolation and paranoia, added to her struggle with the pressure of living up to her father's expectations and her perceived failures. And don't forget, she's just a 14-year-old girl dealing with all this. And I feel like the isolation just brought to light her existing issues with her family. Like, she began to hallucinate and see her mother, who she felt never loved her, and also her dramatic confrontation with her father. And in all that, there are several life lessons to be picked up from her tragic tale. Like, for instance, folks should build healthy relationships based on mutual support and respect rather than manipulation and control. Develop emotional intelligence and empathy, which is crucial in every relationship we find ourselves, because learning how to deal with people is like one of the best ways of navigating life stress-free. And most importantly, self-reflection, which is very crucial for building a stronger and more resilient relationship. Because guys, ultimately, Azula's downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of unchecked ambitions mixed with manipulation. Her inability to reflect on her actions and grow past her ideas the way her brother Zuko grew past capturing the Avatar to regain his honor is what I believe led to her downfall, and these are things that we as individuals need to check ourselves for and make amends where need be, so we don't hurt ourselves and those around us. So for the character Azula, that's what I have for today's video. Definitely there are more aspects to her character that we won't get into now, but let's see how the future goes. So share your thoughts down in the comment section below. We have 2 more episodes to go, guys. I'm so excited because I've loved doing this series. Like, there's so much to discuss, but for now we'll walk with these 8 episodes and just see what the future brings. So like this video, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.